structure, I run a company called the Sales Optimization Group. We work with companies worldwide to put best practices into their sales organizations so they can better serve their customers. We work with companies like Google, Oracle, ADP, ADT, Walgreens, Kimberly-Clark, Morgan Stanley, just to name a few. But what makes the BlueBook truly unique is that they connect decision makers with the people, product, and projects in the construction industry. Let's hear from some of the sales leaders in the BlueBook network on how they do this.
People buy me. They know when they get a membership within the BlueBook network, they now have me as a member of their team.
It's my network, so I get to control that.
I'm selling myself and the BlueBook network, and we're the same thing.
And what I love about working here is that it's very relationship oriented. I'm an excellent connector, and my prowess lies in taking small to medium-sized businesses to the next level.
It is a blast to connect and give people an opportunity to open a door, to be part of that connection that makes somebody a lot of money.
I really want to be consultative when I walk in the door. It's like, I'm not here to sell you anything. It's how can I help you? And at that point, I'm putting them in a position where the next step is to tell me.
When Lisa first came in, the first question she asked me is very similar to a job interview. Can you tell me something about your business? What do you do? Who do you sell to? Who are your target audiences?
I think the best skill I have that I'm always working on is just listening. If you listen to what the customer needs, then you know we have a tool for it because we're very comprehensive.
Spending the additional time finding out what their market is, who they deal with, what type of work they like to do, what's worked for them in the past, what hasn't, and then taking that and using the BlueBook's products and services and catering a marketing approach for them that can utilize our services to help them better grow their business.
You have a personal investment in wanting the company to do well. We want this company to continue on for years because of all the hard work my parents have put into it. We don't want that to just be for nothing. Like, we want it to grow and get stronger, and I think that's the same mentality with the BlueBook. It's innate in the family business. You want it to do well.
So you don't build a network by hiding behind a phone or behind an email blast. It's all about being visible. At the end of the day, I feel like I'm charged with nothing but connecting the right people to the right project at the right time.
The bulk of this job is doing the work that's not technically sales. So if it's networking through associations, if it's online, if it's through social media, if it's through connections, if it's through doing a lunch with somebody, asking a favor of someone else to introduce you, whatever it is that you have to do, you just have to make sure you have the resources in order for you to be that consultant to the industry.
As you can see, these dedicated construction industry professionals understand the unique challenges of their members. They devise real-world solutions that help build their bottom line.
So the BlueBook Network has some amazing tools for the industry. They've listened over the last 100 years, and they know what it is that the industry needs. The sales rep's job is to communicate the tools that we have and how they can apply to the particular customer that we are sitting in front of. So when I help a customer build a better bid, one of the things that I am able to do with my industry knowledge is understand the pieces that they need and which resources within the BlueBook network they can reach out to capture that information.
And they're just so helpful, they try so hard, they get in front of so many audiences, they have so many lead potential job opportunities for us. It's really a personalized way to secure work within the contracting industry. It's just a great group of people.
Whether it's a GC, facilities manager, subcontractor, or manufacturer, each of the company's 250 construction professionals work hard every day to put the BlueBook network to work for them. They are the bridge between the people who make the hiring and buying decisions in the construction industry and those people who provide the services and products that they need.
My general contractors tend to really value the relationship that I have with them. I am a very nurturing type rep, so I'm in there a lot.
BlueBook has both led and responded to the needs of general contractors in today's market. Our relationship with BlueBook has been consistent and strong for over a decade. And there's really not much more you can say about that. We've used that, the bid system probably since it started.
You don't know when you walk into that general contractor, even though you're dropping in on them and you're not selling them anything and they don't talk to you today, how important that relationship is going to be tomorrow.
It's pretty clear to see that, you know, when you can have these relationships, again, with your customer's customer, that's going to come back to you on so many different levels because you are the expert in the industry.
And they're backed by a headquarters support team of another 250 employee owners who are equally committed to helping them build their network through their product knowledge and passion for getting the job done right.
BlueBook is one of the only companies that I have ever worked for that has an entire support staff for sales, for our general contractors, for our subs. It is a dream come true.
They're a phone call away. If I have a problem with anything, if I can't upload something, I will call them and say, I'm having a problem with this, and they'll take over.
People are human. They want relationships with people. They want to know that they can depend on people and trust people, and that they're not just buying a product. I can buy a product from anybody. I can find project leads. I can probably find, you know, different ways to market my product. But getting the whole package in something that's been around for 100 years, can't do better now.
I couldn't say more about them. They're good from start to finish. They don't just come in and try to sell you an ad. They come in and try to learn and help your business, and not just sell you a bigger ad or put you all over the place to try to make money. They really want to help you make money.
Every year, it becomes more satisfying to me because when I first started here 5 years ago, I knew the people, they were very nice. It was nice to meet people and to talk to them about their business. But now, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, I can see where they started and where they are now. And I feel that I had a small part to do with their success.
If you're part of the commercial construction industry and you want to unleash your full potential, you need to be part of the BlueBook network. Put the passion of these employee owners to work for you. So get engaged, build your network, and make it happen today.
And I mean, again, it's a little bit BlueBook promotional, but for a reason, because we believe it. And, to kind of practice what we preach. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago about a company that we were just talking to that does healthcare and educational facilities. And I happen to be with our business development consultant in the Boston area just 2 days ago, and we were sitting down with them, and he was mentioning that he had come to our networking show that we do in the Boston area at Gillette Stadium. And one of the GCs is somebody he's trying to get in with. And of course, because I, just like Shelley coordinates the show here, I coordinate our show in the Boston area, so I knew the guy who's the chief estimator at one of the top 5 general contractors in the Boston area. And they do obviously a lot of healthcare, hospitals, and they do a lot of educational, especially with the colleges and with some of the big high schools. And so I said to him, I said, here's my card, email me, call me. I said, I can't get you on, I can't get you the job, but I can get you in the front door. And so this is, a true story. When Shelley picked me up this morning, because I flew in yesterday to work the show today, when she picked me up at the hotel, I was on the phone in the lobby of the hotel with that guy. Because that really is what we want to do. I want to help him get that job. If he can start doing work for that general contractor, he will stay in the BlueBook network, as I hope, for a very long time. And that really is what we want to do. We want to try to help you guys with every single day. I think that is what sets us apart. As one of the gentlemen on the video said, Kenny, you can buy project lead content from anybody. That's really not what we want you to think of us as. We want you to think of us as that, main street of the construction industry where you can get all the information that you need. So again, I want to thank you guys for, sitting through this today and listening to what we do and how we do it. Hopefully you got a little bit more educated about all the different tools that the BlueBook has. and you got a little bit more, kind of depth of knowledge, so to speak, about how our ProView works, both from the kind of user perspective and if you're a subcontractor, supplier, and how those tools can really help you to operate your business more efficiently. So again, I thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you. So just a little housekeeping. So I think it's a little after 1:30. The actual show itself really kicks off at 2. Some of the GCs are still setting up, so you're probably going to have to, meander around for a little bit. If there's more food left, if you guys are still hungry, you can get more food. But the show will actually, really kick off at 2 o'clock. Somebody raised their hand, right? One of the guys was an architect. This is the room. Just for one more minute, folks. This is the room where we, as part of the event,